On June 16th, 2018, I launched this show. Have faith, let it begin. Join me each and every weekday at 7:30 a.m. live because this...
And you're listening to Have Faith, Let It Begin. Hello, my name is Amari, and today we are back on another episode of Have Faith and Let's Begin.
10 seconds to go. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Hey, this is Freddie, and you're listening to Have Faith, Let It Begin.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of Have Faith, Let It Begin. It is the live edition, and we are totally live. Today is Tuesday, June 18th, 2019, and welcome. My name is Angel. Folks, we are streaming this live all over every platform, and today we want to give a quick shout out to Katy Perry and Taylor Swift, because this actual topic is inspired by what I heard and read yesterday. So let's get right to it. My name is Angel. I'm the host of Have Faith, Let It Begin. Bear with me if you're listening to me for the first time. I'm still battling a long cold that just will not go away. Folks, today's topic is very simple. Letting go. That's right. What I saw yesterday on Twitter and all over social media was the fact that Taylor Swift and Katy Perry ended a feud. Now, I'll be honest with you, I didn't even know they were in a feud. But to hear that they were no longer in a feud and they were putting their differences aside and they put it out there for the world to know that you can forgive and you can forget makes me just want to provide an episode, and that's why we're here. Because yesterday and the day before on Friday, we did the episodes of Is the Customer Always Right? And we're talking about people being rude. And we've talked about so many different topics here about stealing your joy. And it's great to see that celebrities can also put their differences aside and move forward. Letting go. It's like that song, Let It Go. We've said this many times before, and it may sound like a broken record to you, but unfortunately, it's the same record that we continue to play. See, every day that we go out into the world and the workplace or into environments that we're uncomfortable, we find that there's too many people out there that do not want to take the time to respect, to acknowledge the presence of others. They hold grudges. There's so many people out there that hate each other for differences, whether that's their race, their choice of living. And I never wanted to get too political on this show. My vision has always been to talk about topics that are inspirational. And I believe that this crossed that line for me in order for me to utilize what is happening in the world. It is great to see that people out there can forgive and forget, to move forward, to not hold any animosity toward another person. You know, in our daily lives, we will encounter individuals who will sneak up and steal our joy, who will do everything in their power to make sure that we are unhappy. There are managers out there that we work for that come across or perceive to be unwilling to help. Managers out there that take their titles to a certain level, sit back and watch others drown. And it is great to know that there are some individuals out there that do not hold a grudge, that even despite all those failures or lack of communication or lack of management styles, they don't hold a grudge. So many times in my life I have been done wrong, whether they were friends of mine that backstabbed me, whether there were people out there that have talked behind my back, whether there are people out there that continue to make jokes or put things in my lap and make me realize that they're not really my friends. I yet to do everything in my power to hold a grudge. Sure, it's hard to trust those individuals once again, but you have to put your differences aside. I want to share something with each and every one of you. At my current job, there's an individual that I've known has spoken about me negatively, continues to speak about me, and she doesn't even know that I know. She may know now, but I do everything in my power to not be disrespectful. I'm a little quieter than I usually am. I am not forthcoming, but I will not be unprofessional. If a question comes my way, I answer it. If I am coming and going, I excuse myself, I greet. But I will refuse to trust that individual with any personal information. Again, however, I will not allow myself to allow that person to change who I am. Every single day that we go out into the world, we will encounter individuals that will do everything they can to stop us from doing what God's work is intended, and that is to put smiles on each other's faces. Now, you may hear that expression or that phrase and say, well, that's not something I do. Believe it or not, we all do. There are places that we go that when we walk into a room, we light up the room. There are people that we encounter that when we smile, they smile. There are individuals out there who look forward to our presence. It is up to us to continue that. It is up to us to not allow others to change who we are. Excuse me. I can say that in my past and my recent presence, that has happened to me. There are times when people have gotten to me. There are times when people have changed who I have become, and that is a smiling person. This show allows me, it gives me the platform to reach out to the world and teach, not teach, I don't want to say that because that's not accurate, and practice what I preach. And I've never ever told anyone out there or have preached to any of you to follow in the same footsteps that I do. But I'd like to believe that all the things that I speak, whether it's from others' stories, from others' personal stories or personal testimonies that I've shared with each and every one of you, will only help inspire you to be a better person. Just the other day, I was speaking with a good friend of mine who doesn't want to be disclosed, but he was, explaining to me how he couldn't figure out the right job. He couldn't figure out what was the best place to be. And I said to them, you have to remember that you can't allow others that have told you what you are not good at to dictate what you think or know you're good at. Don't allow anyone to make you second guess the qualities and the gifts and the treasures that you bestow. That individual has officially found a new job and has never been more happy than before. Yesterday, I reached out to a person that I realized didn't work at a facility anymore. And she realized that her environment needed to change. She thought about it, she prayed about it, and she realized that family was needed to be first. I found that inspiring. I found that to be something that we don't hear about every day. To give up something that you enjoy, but to be around an environment that doesn't make you feel comfortable, and to make a decision that basically puts the entire family at risk to be behind in bills, at risk to be in a situation or a place that is uncomfortable, but to also put your family first. That individual's grandmother's not feeling well and spending as much time with that person until she is called home. For that, I'm inspired. Last, we talked about Katy Perry and Taylor Swift. I have put a hashtag and hope that they will listen to this episode, and I leave these two ladies with this comment. Thank you for giving us the opportunity to be a part of your reconciliation. Thank you for allowing us the ability to see that you can forgive, that you can forget, that you can let it go. No matter what has happened in the past, the future is in front of you. The future is in front of all of us if we allow it to happen. Don't let anyone steal your joy. Don't allow anyone to put yourself in a position to make you feel uncomfortable in the environment that you are around. Most importantly, if you have a family or a friend or someone in your past that you feel it is time to reach out and say, hey, I know we haven't spoken to in a long time, but I just want you to know I can forgive you. And I wanted you to hear it from me. It will raise this pressure that's on your back. It would allow yourself to feel better and be able to move forward in your life. And that's pretty much my message for today. On this rainy day, I'm smiling. I am happy. And for the first time in a long time, I can honestly say to each and every one of you, I am at peace. And I hope that each and every one of you feel the same way as you look forward to today, tomorrow, and your future. And hopefully you can reach out to somebody and let it go. Have faith. Let it begin. Thank you for listening to another episode of Have Faith, Let It Begin. That's right, Ariel. We're done with another show. And it's always great to have this show with you, my love. You know, we're going to encourage each and every person to listen to our show every single weekday. That's right, you and I are going to help change the world. Do you think that you can do that for me? Huh? Yeah, you know you can. She does. We want to let you know, and yes, we encourage you to listen to our show each and every weekday, and it's going to be live at 7:30. Make sure you're subscribed to our show. Make sure you get ready, fasten those seatbelts, because Ariel and I and my family are going to bring you a new topic, a new story each and every day, right? Isn't that right, Ariel? Yeah. And she's smiling at me. Guys, enjoy your day. Don't forget, everybody, we're available at havefaithletitbegin.com. And if you'd like to email me about your story, personal testimony, or something that you feel like we should talk about on this show, email me, angel@havefaithletitbegin.com.